Hi guys, I am International Master Minh and this is my stream. So here I'm trying to play some 10-minute games, maybe one or two, with some random players, show you my thinking process, show you how to be better at chess, and well, show you, I mean like some tactics or some lessons throughout the way. My rating is like 1843, so I don't think I will play something so good. So, well, hopefully you enjoy the content, and let's start. Sure? I mean, I don't even know how to do that channel. I think I need some help to, like maybe doing some thumbnails or some better stuff. I don't know, but I will ask for that really soon. I can say, guys, one moment. Okay, here we are, and go. First, I'm in the game. I'm playing here again the guy Likma012 from Philippines. E4. Now, what do you want me to play? Like the elephant or something different? Time for the learning. Now, what should I do? Yeah, I mean his name is actually funny, pretty funny. So E5 first. Okay, now is the time. What should I do? Elephant or the riddle pass? Yes, really basic plan, Okay, so if you want to learn that again, so here we are, elephant gambit. Well, so first of all, we need to clarify that this opening is not really good. I mean, I need to be honest. If White knows his stuff, he is not worse. Not even talking that he's better, but it's not that easy. Also, I'm trying to like spend a lot of time on this lie, give something really nice here for black, and in a lot of variation, a lot of positions, he is having some really nice compensation for that. So I think although a lot of players really like this variation, but I want to prove that there can be some tricks along the way. Queen e2, knight f6, defend his pawn, and e4. d3, this is the best move. This guy seems to know theory. I can say d3 actually is the move that caused black, the most trouble. Queen d5, take this pawn d5, also defend the pawn on e4. I mean, like Queen's Gambit actually is really fun thing to play for sure. Knight c3. Okay, so guys, right now, I'd like to play. So the first question is that, how can he develop a piece, and at the same time, prevent the White's attack? Yes, the move here is spin the knight right away. Like, this is the opening I play a lot of time. Taking here, and also like really like I can say tricky for him to defend against. Take a c3 first. We need to take that right now. If we don't, he will the attack here will be devastating. Guessos. This is a very bad move by him. I can say that. He think I will take on f6, but guys, how can we win material here? By only a small move. I can say like intermediate move. Yes, he think that he would take here, but no, we take on f3 first, and we win tempo by attacking the queen. I do have a YouTube channel. Right now I'm recording this thing to upload the YouTube. f3, as it is. He got some moves to play against this one. I think maybe like Queen e5, maybe like gf3, I don't know, but whatever it is, he will lose a minor pieces. I think this game is gonna end really fast. Well, the better move is dc4. The better move is d4, and now Queen f3. He simply helps me for sure. Yes. Now I'm simply winning the bishops. Obviously, taking the queen first, right? Taking the queen first. This is also playable as well. Okay, let's go follow Flampe's move. Create. Check. Bring the rook to the game with tempo. King d2. Okay, now simply queen f3 and gf6. I mean, like, not only we win a piece, but also we can get to the endgame really fast, right? Like up a knight here, and actually this guy is so generous. He helped me to exchange to NEMs. When you up material, so like the method to win normally is that you should try to exchange material or maybe some attack. Now there's no attack, so liquidating to an endgame is a nice thing to do. And here, the opponent helps me with that. Bishop g2. Time to developing. Bishop e6. Developing time. Rook e8. I mean, all the moves actually is quite like I can say, like understandable. That's why I don't even talk much through the moves. Just trying to developing pieces, get the pieces out, trying to develop things. So this is quite natural for sure, right? But now is the time that we need to play something seriously. So now obviously you need to find some plan to do. There are tons of moves you can try to do here. Like f5, I mean like knight e7, knight e5. Plenty of stuff to win. I want to play king e7. I want to activate my king. In the ending, so the king is a very important piece. So activate that is always something you should consider for sure, right? Bishop h3. Well, his idea is that, guys, I want to show you this move. His idea is that if take here, he got rook e8, which is a small trap. But now, how can black deal with that trap? And actually setting the trap again for him, black to play, and how to pose a serious problem for him. I mean, simply, if you're black here, what can you do? I give you guys like 30 more seconds. I mean, like, I'm just simply winning here. So now just like, giving you time to look at the position and understand that clearly. So for everyone who is watching this right now, and everyone who want to learn some chess, this is your choices, and please come here to learn together. Rook g8 actually is actually pretty strong by tricky, but the best move here is knight e5. Not only we close this file e-file here, so we can take an h3, but we can take an f3 as well. Also now, I mean, this knight is getting active, right? Knight e4 is like the same thing, but knight e5 is stronger since it also blocked this e5 as well, and that's why we take a free knight here. f4 for sure. By f4 he can regain the pawn, but we win the pawn back, right? We can win back with the pawn here. It's good for us. That's why. Okay, now rook g8. Bring the rook to the open file. Let's try to, converting easily and, natural here. I think the final part of the game doesn't require a lot of stuff. Rook g2. Silly for him. Bishop here is too much. Bishop to e6. Control the center and defend this pawn if needed. If you play rook f3 here, so the bishop is still here already. He lost one of the pawn in the second rank, and with that, I think the game. Twitch 2. When you already win a pawn, obviously your plan is very easy. Push the pawn to make it a queen, right? Actually he cannot do anything here. Just pushing the pawns. He can't do anything here. Take. Basically now the rook is that we're just trying to like doesn't allow him any counterplay and trying to be brutal. Trying to be brutal. And now here comes the rook threats. Here come the rook threats. And this is the end for him. Right? I mean like, you know, simply here we got the position with a bishop up and a pawn up. I mean like 2 pawns up. Simply it's over. GG. 2 plus pawn might be enough for him. Okay, sure, flip out if you want to. Time for the pre-move. I will try my best to meet him right away. I mean like I'm doing the speed run. I'm doing this one to YouTube. So I don't want to bully my friends. I don't want to bully him. I mean that is not so necessary. We are trying to do this one, you know, in a very basic way. So I think meet him right away should be a nice thing to do. I mean if my opponent is anti-air, I will try my best to, you know, torture him forever. But okay, we are doing something different. Well, he doesn't want to do that. He doesn't want to do that. But what can you do now? He cannot come back to the first rank. And it allows mates, right? It allows the mates. So get back to the game here. Get back to the game here. E4, E5. Guys, now feel free to ask question. Obviously after the game I will try to go for some like analysis. Sure? Not that, maybe not that. One moment. Here we are. E4, E5. Knight 3, D5. So, you know, this is called the elephant gambit. You know, the thing that is not so, I can say, like, agree or something that like top players really like. But it is very, very, I can say, tricky. And if black, I mean, if white, you know, like, know clearly about the opening stuff, he will find it so hard to react against, right? This game is a clear example for that. E5, E4, Queen E2, Knight F6, D3, Queen E5. For the main life for white and for the best for white, you can follow my YouTube video. I do get a thing for this one as well. Knight C3 is something actually is fine, but the best move now should be Knight D2. Not only like, you know, close the pin, but also put more pressure on this E4 pawn, which actually, you know, in this gambit will going to lose. D2 is something, I mean like there's some strong guy play this. C3 takes castles. So now things is starting to be tricky for him. I mean like now if we play like Knight D2, something like this one maybe, we can simply take on D3 and with this one rook E8. And there can be some problems for him. Bishop E2 can allow like Queen G2 at least, or something like Bishop G4 as well, right? So now in the game he plays Bishop F6, which obviously is a blunder. Obviously is a blunder for sure. The best move here should be castle, like should be the D4, which is the best move here. Knight E4, should be 1. I mean like, you know, in some games I play with Dania or someone other, I play this one, which leads to equality right away. Equality right away. If I want to go for something different, this is strong as well. And then you rook E8, Knight C6, and trying to put pressure on the E file, which is also fine, but obviously Knight C3 is the best move, I think. And then it allows black to have an equal position easily. And obviously, I mean for black, so equalizing in the opening is something he want to reach, right? And this is an easy way to make it happen. So you see that right now after this move, we are already getting in good position. You understand? So in the game, this is a very wrong move. A blunder. He forget that I can take here with a tempo. I don't take bishops, but instead I take the knight, since I want to take this one as well. Okay guys, so now my question is that, if white trying to defend both the bishop and the knight with this move, queen e5. Now black to play, how can you react against this move? Black to play here, how can you react at this point? Let's go. Well, I mean, like, Kit Kat, I mean, the things that, I mean, like, how can you give me the move rook e8? Bro? I mean, rook e8, obviously, is not good for our health. What about this? I mean, obviously, you got the idea that the king is stay in this e5, right? Which is completely open. So, obviously, the best thing to do is that you take here and read it. And that simply gains you a piece right away, right? And it wins instantly for you. D4 is in f6, right? And you win the bishops. Nothing can be changed and nothing he can do against us. Sure? Nothing he can do against us. That's why. So now simply f3 gains us a piece. And in the final part of the game, it's just trying to, like converting material. White actually is quite generous. He helped me to exchanging the pieces, and I get an endgame easily. You can see in the game I don't do a lot of stuff. Trying to bring pieces out, developing forces, trying to get the king to activities, not doing something not serious. And my knight 5 by small move, win material, and with that, the game. Okay, sure. Any question about the game? If there's no question, we can move to the next one. So guys, feel free to ask question. If you have any question about the elephant or something like that, we can try and go through that for sure. If nothing, so I will go to the next game maybe. I don't expect the game to go that fast, so maybe one more game should be a good thing to do. Okay, no many questions. Okay, so that's good. So well, thank you guys for hearing and stop recording. Thank you and enjoy the lessons.